we are here again, another wonderful Monday night. Live your life with Olivia. So happy to have you with us. And we are kicking off December. I see a lot of people are already getting into the festivities, man. December is just a perfect time of the year to really start to reflect, to start thinking about, what did I do over the last 11 months? What did I do with my life? Like literally write it down. What did I accomplish? What were my goals for the year? And let me look back at those goals and see, did I actually accomplish them? And if I didn't, what was missing? What was missing? So tonight we're going to talk about how to develop and promote our belief system. You know, it's all about how to build belief in yourself, because we have so many people who have these brilliant ideas inside of them, but they just don't believe they can achieve it. They don't believe that they can do it. You know, they lack self-confidence, and we want to change that. We want to flip that tonight, and we want to talk about how can we develop our belief system. Now, do you believe in yourself? Do you wake up in the mirror and say, I believe in me? I believe that I can do it. I believe that I'm the one that is most capable to do this thing or to accomplish this dream. Do you wake up in the morning and think that? I want you to think that. And if you're not thinking it, write it down, put it on a piece of paper, put it close to the mirror and say, I believe in myself. I believe that I have been put on this earth with special abilities, and I have the power to do anything I put my mind to with the right support system. Because we're going to talk about a belief system is also a part of your support system, because you can't do anything in this life by yourself. You cannot do one thing in this life by yourself. You have to have a support system of mentors or mentees. Either someone's helping you or you're helping someone. It's kind of like a give and take. So again, tonight we will discuss how to build belief in yourself. So what do we have to do to develop belief in ourselves and our abilities? What are some things that we have to do? Actually, this week, I just spent time talking to different people, asking them that question, like, hey, you own this business. Like, how did you get there? What made you believe that you could operate this business? And I got some good things. And I actually have a couple people who'll be calling in tonight to talk about how their belief system and their confidence level played a key role in them creating some opportunities here in Dominica. Now, my next question to you is, do you believe that anything you say will come to be? Like, do you feel that if you say something and you're fully confident in it, do you believe that it will come to be? That's the type of belief system we want to talk about tonight, where when we say something, it's like the law. You know, and a one thing about the law, I always tell businesses, is there's a reason why businesses put things in writing and talk about policies or rules, because people respect things that are in writing. They think of it as, these are the rules. Okay, here, abide by the rules or you're going to have some problems. Well, people don't realize that your word is like law also. And when you speak something and you don't fulfill it, or if you don't follow up with it, it's basically you're breaking the law. And so anything you ask for, it's not going to happen. Because see, you don't, every time you say something, you don't do it. And it could be very simple things. You know, you're going to pick your partner up at 7 p.m. on this date. And then every excuse in this world comes up and you can't pick your partner up at 7 o'clock. You come up with every reason why you cannot do something. When you do that, that actually is the opposite of building your belief system. But when you say something and you always follow through with what you say, what you're doing is putting out in the universe that I'm confident that anything I say will come to be. Anything I say will come to be. So I'm very particular about what I say to people and what I say to myself, because I know that if I don't live up to what I say, that what else am I not going to live up to? What else is not going to come my way because I didn't live up to what I originally said? One of my favorite quotes from a young age, and I used to be my signature even when I was in college, it was conceive it, believe it, and achieve it. So what does it mean when we think about what types of thoughts are you conceiving about yourself? Like if you just spend a little time in your imagination, what types of thoughts do you have about yourself? What types of thoughts do you think people have about you? So you got to first put in your mind, you got to conceive something. Then the next part becomes, what type of image do you have about yourself? Do you have a confident image? Do you feel like people look up to you? That's a woman of her word. That's a man of her word. It's like your reputation also directly is related to your belief system too, because if you have a reputation of just not following through, of not being clean dressed, you're always looking raggedy, people keep that perception in their head about you. And then people's thoughts, whether we realize it or not, their expectations of us also affect our belief system. We don't want to say it, but it's the truth, because they're giving off these chemical reactions, and either we're living up to their expectations or we're not. And most expectations are very low. Most people don't have high expectations for people. They just go around and they just like, oh man, whatever. That guy gonna do whatever he want to do. I have very low expectations of him. But then there's some people we have very high expectations of. Why? What's the difference? I think it gets down to their belief system. What that person already believes about themselves affects the perception others have of them also. Now, no one can know what you believe about yourself. This is like real talk. But inside of you is a little voice that tells you you're somebody or you're nobody. There's a little voice that say, you know what? I am somebody. I was put on this earth to create something, to help people, to generate wealth and abundance. But then there's a little voice that say, you ain't nobody. You ain't nobody. Ain't nobody going to listen to you. Nobody want to look up to you. And so that voice can continue to degrade us and to degrade our belief system. So what do you believe you have the ability to do and become? I want you to think about that for a minute. What do you believe you have the ability to do or become? I want you to write this down tonight, because this is real talk right here. Because everything you see in Dominica, go on TV, anything you see that is physical was manifested from the invisible. Someone conceived an idea. They believed that they could create and bring that idea to life, and then they had achievement that followed it. So the question again is, what do you believe you have the ability to do or become? So you might not be where you want to be right now. You might say, you know what? I graduated from high school. I don't have no money to go to college, but I believe I can become a digital marketing person. I can market things digitally. Okay, well, how do I manifest that? How do I really develop that belief that I could be a digital marketer? Okay, I'm going to go online. I'm going to look for some free material on things related to digital marketing. I'm going to find out who is the top money makers in digital marketing, and I'm going to go sign up for their email lists so I can get little tips and bits from them. They might be offering a free course or give you a little sample of a course. I'm going to go to YouTube. I'm going to look for videos about digital marketing. I'm going to teach myself. And I might even come across one of those digital marketers who has an online course for like $20, $30. I'm going to pay $20, $30 and invest it in myself, because I have the belief that I'm going to become a digital marketer and I'm going to be able to support myself and my family one day. This belief system is serious, though. You have to start thinking about what it is you have the ability to do or to become. And then once you conceive it, then you need to say, well, do I really believe it? Well, if I believe it, I'm going to act on it. I'm going to go and I'm going to seek resources and I'm going to seek the people that I need in order to achieve this. Because no idea, you can have all the ideas in the world, but if you don't take any action, there will be no reaction. Because, the laws of physics says that every action there's an opposite and equal reaction. But you have to be able to take an action first before you get any type of reaction. So if you believe something, you're going to take action. And then some of that other stuff, you're not even going to have anything to do with it. There's I can't think of the principle, Peretti. I think it's called the principle of Peretti. And basically it's called 20-80. It's the 20-80 rule. And the 20-80 rule basically says 20% of your efforts will produce 80%. So what that basically means is you just need to do like 20%, like full 100, put 100% behind 20%. And then 80% of your efforts will come to be. It'd be like a domino effect. So for example, I have a business and I am dedicating 20% of my time constantly to marketing. Constantly, I'm marketing. Then 80% of it will come by default because of that 20. And they also say the 20-80 rule too is an organization, how you got 20% of the people doing the work and 80% are hanging out. And if those 20% decide to leave the workplace, that business will go out of business. So I know some of you like, really, Olivia, that's for real? I said, let me think about this. I mean, literally, think about some organizations. Think about who's really doing the work. It's not 100% of the people. It's usually like 20% of the people that's driving it. Their ideas, their directives. And so I want you to take that principle and apply it in your life. And think about, what if I spent 20% of my day focusing on my belief system, focusing on something that is going to develop me and make me a better person? 20% of my day. What kind of effect would that have over my life over the rest of this year? I want you to think about that, because that's really the power of having having the ability to build your support system. So I want you to think about something like this. Instead of thinking what you can't do, let's try focusing on what we can do with ourselves. Man, I can't do that. Man, that's too hard. That's too much work. I can never start a business. I don't have enough money, or I don't have a skill set, or man, can't government just give me some money? And then I get the great idea, or I'll be able to start that thing what I need. The people who think about I can't will never accomplish anything. We want to focus on what can I do? And it's just like the same thing with, people are always talking about, the world is bad. And, did you hear about that shooting, or those people just died? This news, or they're always talking about all these things around them, and then they start stressing themselves out versus, okay, I can't control the shootings in the world. I can't control the murders. I can't control that, but I can control my reaction to it. I can really, really think about, or I'm going to focus on spreading the love instead of spreading the hate or spreading those bad vibrations from all the bad news. Let me focus on the people in my circle that I can influence in a positive way. And let that be my belief system. Because again, that TV is programming us. It's programming us to think negative. Whether we realize it or not, there's a lot of propaganda, a lot of programming. That's why it's called television programming. Because they're programming you to think a certain way. So you have to sometimes spend a little time in your own mind and in your own thoughts. And you need to start reprogramming yourself. And the cool thing is God gave us a brain where we can learn new things and we can unlearn things. So you can learn something and you can unlearn something. Unlike animals have, they call it instinct. When I think of instinct, I think of programmed wisdom. They come out, they just know exactly what they're supposed to be in life. They know exactly what they're supposed to do, and it's programmed already. But humans, on the other hand, we don't come out programmed. We come out, ready to learn and ready to unlearn some things. And in order to really build our belief system, we got to unlearn some things. And we're going to talk a little bit more about that in a minute. We're going to take a quick little commercial break. And when we come back, we're going to talk about, this program and what are some steps we need to take in order to build our belief system. You're listening to Live Your Life with Olivia, and we'll be back in just a moment. Hi, it's Olivia with Campus Insights. Are you looking for an innovative way to train employees and staff remotely? Want an easy way to track participants' feedback? Want your message to be more impactful? Look no further. Campus Insights is here to transform your present training and make it more interactive and available on demand. We convert PowerPoint presentations into a personalized learning experience for your employees with real-time data on their engagement. If you want to take your business training to a new level, contact us today for a free consultation and experience the power of innovation. Email us at olivia@campusinsights.com, campus with a K.
Boy, look at place we boy. Dominica Hardy boy. I feeling like I wasting my time. So what are you going to do to change your life? Are you just going to keep complaining? I tried my best. I doing all I have to do, but nothing not working. Well, I've been listening to this program, Live Your Life with Olivia, and it showed me how to have a more positive outlook on my life. Who is Olivia? Well, she is an inspiring person, and her show airs every Monday at 7 p.m. on Kyrie FM, where you learn to grow your goals, your visions, and your perspectives on life. Sure, boy, I feel that is for me, You should join me for the next Live Your Life program. I hope you're not wasting my time, I would never waste your time. Her positive and fearless discussions will inspire you to do and be more. Okay, my brother, you're wasting time. It's almost 7 o'clock. Let's go.
Hi, I'm Olivia. Join the Live Your Life community every Monday at 7 p.m. on Kyrie FM. All right. We are back. With Live Your Life with Olivia. And I hope you're feeling good tonight about developing your belief system. We really could spend like a long time talking about this topic, but we're going to do the best we can under the time frame that we do have. So we left you with thinking about, instead of thinking what you can't do, let's try focusing on what we can do with ourselves. Or maybe you may need to start imagining a new and more positive person who sets his mind on a goal and achieves it. Wouldn't you like to be that person? Like, man, I set my mind on a goal and I'm able to achieve it. It takes both desire and the ability to believe in yourself that moves us to take action. So we need both. We need to have a desire, and then we need to have the ability to believe in ourselves. Now, I don't know about you, but I know that I was created in the image of the true God. So are you using the power to utilize your creative energy to start imagining the possibilities? We were created in his image, and that basically means he gave us the power to create, the power to conceive something, to believe in it, and then eventually achieve it. One of my favorite things I like to say to myself is, Olivia, whatever you focus on expands. Whatever you focus on expands. If you want drama in your life, keep focusing on drama and conflict and things not working out. But if you want to be a person that accomplishes things in your life, you got to change what you focus on. So instead of focusing on what I can't do, let me focus on what I can do. Let me focus on people who will support me. Let me focus on reading something that will develop me. Let me focus on finding a course that will help me achieve the things that I have the desire to achieve within inside of me. So we have to really, really look at ourselves and think about, what are you focusing on? Man, it's so hard in Dominica, man. It's always hard. It's a struggle. Are you focusing on the struggle? Or are you focusing on the abundance, on the opportunities? Because every day I'm in Dominica, I'm looking for opportunities. I'm looking for what is lacking. What are some things that can help the customer service base in Dominica? What are some ways to make it where you go into a store and you feel happy to be in that store? You feel welcome to be in that store. That kind of energy, and some of us, we may be in low paying jobs and we might say, man, I'm in this low paying job. I'm never going to leave this place. I don't like it. And then you come to work every day with the I don't like it attitude. I can see it on your face, boo. I go in plenty of stores. I see you don't like where you are. I see it on your face. But the question is, where do you want to be? Do you believe that you could possibly be the manager or possibly design a course to help people in customer service, or design a course that helps people find their true purpose? Because maybe you're in the store doing this, but that's really not your purpose. That's not really what you want to do with yourself. But the question is, you got to come in there every day as though you already have it. You have to come in there, I'm already happy. I'm already content with what I have. You have to come in there as though you already have it. I always remember this quote that says, dress for the job that you want, not the job that you have. Act like a person who's already in a position of power versus acting like you are in a position of defeat or inferiority. It's all about your mindset. There was Biggie, and he was like, more money, more problems. No, it's more money, more stupid, more problems. People, if you are stupid and you get a lot of money, you're going to have problems. And then there was the other one that says, I'm get the money first, then I get the respect. No, baby. I had respect when I was 6 years old. I had respect when I was 10 years old, and I didn't have no money because of my belief system that I respect others should respect me. So sometimes this hip hop, they got their rules a little mixed up to me. And I want to let you know you can be respected no matter what status you are in life. It doesn't have to be your title. It doesn't have to be how much money you have. I'm spending a lot of time talking today, and because I'm passionate about this belief system, but we're going to definitely open up the lines. Please feel free to call in. Let us know maybe something that you want to believe in yourself, but maybe you're having a challenge. Maybe you share it with us on the radio so that we can add some fire to it, or get some feedback on it. Or you can call us and share something that you conceived and eventually you believed in how it came out. So any examples you might want to share with the audience tonight, please feel free to call us at Kyrie at 448-7334. We would love to hear your vibrations and your opinions and experiences with building up your belief system. So we're going to leave those lines open, okay? So we went back and we talked about whatever you focus on expands. What is your daily focus? Do you just get up, jump out of bed, put your clothes on, eat, and just run out the door? Are you doing that? Are you spending a little time in the morning meditating, focusing on the types of things and the types of experiences and the person you want to be? Today is the day I become this person. And every day I spend a little bit of time becoming that person. Is it when you wake up, your first thought is, I just need to survive? Man, I'm just trying to survive. Or is your thought to thrive in a life of abundance? Look at those two words. Survive, thrive. Do I want to just survive, or do I want to thrive in a life of abundance? So the first thing is to think is that you can, whatever we think, it eventually manifests itself. So meaning you cause it to appear. Everyone manifests. Some people manifest abundance. Some people manifest lack. If you don't have what you want, it's time to examine your thoughts, your beliefs. Ask yourself, how did I manifest this? How did I end up here? What actions, what were my thoughts that allowed me to get to this point? And me personally, I can speak from experience. Sometimes you're so busy, like life has you so busy that you don't even have time to know what your thoughts are. You're not even paying attention to your thoughts. But every day your thoughts are dictating your outlook, your perspectives on life. And if we don't take time to examine our thoughts and say, is this a positive thought? Is this a positive programming I want to put in my brain? Or is this a negative programming that I'm putting in my brain? And then those negative thoughts, I need to cross them off that notebook. And then I need to replace them with something that's going to help build my confidence. So you are the fruit of your thoughts. You have planted and nourished. If you want a better harvest, you must plant better thoughts, especially concerning yourself and what you are capable of. Because everything starts with a seed. Every big tree we see in Dominica, there's tons of plants and vegetation all over the place. But everything started with something small. It started from an idea, a small little seed. And that little seed really is your thoughts about yourself. It starts from there and it can eventually build up into something else. So let's focus on belief. I want you to think positive thoughts intensely. And if you don't have any positive thoughts, go Google. Google, what are some positive thoughts I should have about myself? Okay? Grow enthusiastic images boldly. Put images in your brain of yourself doing the thing that you feel inside of you're able to accomplish. Speak only wonderful words to yourself constantly. I used to have these 8 affirmations. I would keep it in my purse and I would just say those things to myself because I had to brainwash myself. Sometimes we have to brainwash ourselves until we start believing in ourselves. Because this world just wants to strip us of our dignity, wants to restrict us of our respect. And sometimes it even wants to strip us of our confidence. So again, speak only wonderful words to yourself. Are you talking positively to yourself? I talk to myself every day. And sometimes I say it out loud. And then every now and then somebody in my family might hear me and say, Olivia, who are you talking to? I said, I'm talking to myself. And they was, you talk to you? I said, I like talking to intelligent people. So you say those things to yourself to help develop your self-confidence. Feel fantastic now. Don't wait until tomorrow. Don't wait until you have something. Start feeling fantastic now. And this colors your view of the world. And like a magnet, you will start to attract the resources necessary to manifest the person you desire to be. What do you desire to be? What do you want to paint for your life tomorrow? Start working on it tonight. Start thinking about affirmations. I spoke about some affirmations earlier. I'm going to share a few with you. You can easily take some of them, create your own. But again, the affirmations is like a way of brainwashing yourself to believe in something you really don't believe yet. but over time, you can start to believe it. So here are a couple of affirmations I want to share with you. Simply, I believe in myself. I believe in myself. I am a unique individual with many special talents and abilities. I am proud of myself and the things I have accomplished. Every day, I become more successful. I learn from my mistakes and they become stepping stones to my success. I wake up in the morning feeling happy about my thoughts, about myself. I am focusing on positive things in my life every day. I am living the life of my dreams. I live an abundant life. So you can possibly take one or two of those and utilize it, because beliefs start with words. Many of us, since we were little kids, we have been programmed to not believe in something or maybe believe in something else. And that belief system affects everything we do in life. So our beliefs are generally formed two ways: by our experiences, our inferences and deductions, or so our experience is one way, but the other way is by accepting what others tell us to be true. So when we listen to the negative perceptions of people and they tell us, you can't do that. Who told you you can do that? Who told you I couldn't do it? Who spread that lie? Who are you to tell me what I can't do? Do you know me? Do you stay at my house? Do you listen to my thoughts? Do you know my capabilities or my abilities? So the question again is, are you accepting what others think of you? So if even parents, sometimes parents, we don't realize how we can program our children to jump off a cliff almost. You ain't never gonna be nothing. You gonna be just like your daddy, nothing. You keep hearing that from like 2 years old. Oh, you a bad boy. I hear little parents, especially in America, they be telling the kids he bad at 2 years old. I'm like, really? And then all that young man knows is be bad. And then he grew up being one of the mastermind criminals. Because since 2 years old, people have been telling him he's bad. And he never going to be nothing. And then, this is another one that gets me when kids are cursing. And then, hey, Johnny, say that curse word again, Johnny. And they say the curse word. Why you going to tell the child to say a curse word? Because they think it's cute. Because he's 2 or 3 years old and he's cursing. And then when he get like 15, 16, he cussing out grandma. Is it still cute? It's like those little things, though, affect our belief system. So parents especially, really have to be careful of the words that we are saying to our kids. Are we telling our kids, hey, baby, if you work hard in this world and you apply yourself and you believe in yourself, there's nothing you can't achieve. You're going to go out and do great things. I see you have a giving heart. Baby, you made that mistake, but we're going to learn from that mistakes, because mistakes make us better. Right, baby? Are you saying those kind of words to your kids? That's developing their belief system, too, at a very, very young age, being able to have that. So most of our core beliefs are formed when we are children. When we are born, we enter this world with a clean slate without perceived beliefs. We come in, empty-handed, but it's the people around us and our experiences that make us believe certain things. And so if you grew up hearing that programming, we're going to spend a little time talking about, in just a moment, we're going to take a little commercial break, talking about, what are some actual practical things we can do to get that programming out of our heads, to reprogram ourselves, to feel like we're confident that we can achieve things that we dream about, because all of us dream. Scientists say every night we dream on the average 6 to 8 dreams. And some of these dreams, they just help us go to sleep, but the dreaming process basically means all of us can dream. And if we can dream, that means we can conceive ideas. And if we can conceive ideas, that means there's something in us that we can achieve. But we just got to have a belief system in order to do it. So we're going to take a quick commercial break and we'll be back. and we'll talk a little bit more about how to develop our support system. You're here with Live Your Life with Olivia, and we'll be right back.
Hi, it's Olivia with Campus Insights. Are you looking for an innovative way to train employees and staff remotely? Want an easy way to track participants' feedback? Want your message to be more impactful? Look no further. Campus Insights is here to transform your present training and make it more interactive and available on demand. We convert PowerPoint presentations into a personalized learning experience for your employees with real-time data on their engagement. If you want to take your business training to a new level, contact us today for a free consultation and experience the power of innovation. Email us at olivia@campusinsights.com, campus with a K.
Boy, look at place we boy. Dominica Hardy boy. I feeling like I wasting my time. So what are you going to do to change your life? Are you just going to keep complaining? I tried my best. I doing all I have to do, but nothing not working. Well, I've been listening to this program called Live Your Life with Olivia, and it showed me how to have a more positive outlook on my life. Who is Olivia? Well, she is an inspiring person, and her show airs every Monday at 7 p.m. on Kyrie FM, where you learn to grow your goals, your visions, and your perspectives on life. Sure, boy, I feel that is for me, you know. You should join me for the next Live Your Life program. I hope you're not wasting my time, you know. I would never waste your time. Her positive and fearless discussions will inspire you to do and be more. Okay, my brother, you're wasting time. It's almost 7 o'clock. Let's go.
Hi, I'm Olivia. Join the Live Your Life community every Monday at 7 p.m. on Kyrie FM.
All right, we are back. We are back with Live Your Life with Olivia. And again, we're going to actually leave the lines open for like the next 10 minutes as we wrap up the last portion of tonight's show. Please feel free to share any examples or anything encouraging about building your belief system. Also, maybe helping others. What advice do you have to help others build their belief system? So you can call us directly at 448-7334. Again, that's 448-7334. If you're overseas and you're on Facebook, please give us a call at 305-906-6186. And my WhatsApp people, we got 613-1307. So all of those numbers are available. Would love to hear someone's voice tonight as we talk about building up our belief system in ourselves. It seems so simple. It's like, I believe in myself. But if we were to take a survey, we might be very, very surprised at how many people don't believe in themselves. And because they have a low self-esteem or low self-confidence in themselves, they tend to maybe attract the wrong kind of people in their life. You know, there's some young ladies who are beautiful young ladies, but they don't have no self-esteem. They don't believe in themselves, and they allow a man to come and tell them they're nothing and treat them like nothing and use them and abuse them because they can't look in the mirror and say, I'm worthy. I'm worth more than this. I need positive people in my life. I need someone who believes in me. And sometimes we just have to wake up. One day we just kind of wake up and realize that. Again, the lines are open. Please feel free to give us a call Share any advice that you might want to share to the general public about ways to build up their self confidence and belief in themselves. So, how do you develop the power of belief? This is the last little part I wanted to share tonight. I have about 4 ways you can kind of strengthen the power of your belief. And this is actually taken from the book, The Magic of Thinking Big. I think these are very simple principles and very practical. The first part is just think success. See yourself doing things like you're getting it done. You are a go-getter. You go and you make it happen. Don't think about failure. Don't think about what if this happens or what if that happens. When you're at work, you're in your house, substitute success thinking for failure thinking. When you face a difficult situation, think I'm a winner, not I'll probably lose. When you compete with someone else, think I'm equal to the best, not I'm outclassed. When opportunity appears, think I can do it, never I can't. Because opportunities always come my way. That's one of my favorite affirmations. Opportunities always come my way. Let the master thought be, I will succeed. Dominate your thinking process. Thinking success conditions your mind to create plans that produce success. Thinking failure does the exact opposite. Failure thinking conditions the mind to think other thoughts that produce failure. So again, we got to start programming our minds to be like, I am a mastermind. I'm going to allow success to dominate my thinking process. And I'm going to allow my mind to create plans that I put to action that produce the types of things that I want in my life. So that's one thing. Think success, not failure. Think I'm the most qualified person for this. I'm the best person to open this business. I'm the best person to help plan this event. I'm the best person that can do this person's hair. I mean, there's so many things, but you got to just focus on the fact of that success mentality versus a failure mentality. Second thing you can do, remind yourself regularly that you are better than you think you are. Really. Have a little voice inside of your head. I am better than I think I am. Successful people are not supermen. Success does not require a super intelligence. Actually, there was a show I did a few months ago and said back in the 1900s, almost 80% of millionaires in America didn't even finish high school. So it wasn't based on their intelligence, but they had a belief system in themselves. And that belief system made them go out, create plans, and produce success because they allowed that to dominate them. So don't feel like you got to get all these degrees in order to be successful. Please, people have degrees all day long hanging up on the wall. And you say, what have they done with them? What have you produced as a product of having this piece of paper? So something to keep in mind. Nor is there anything mystical about success. And success isn't based on luck. Successful people are just ordinary folks who have developed belief in themselves and what they do. They're just ordinary people who have developed belief in themselves and what they do. So never sell yourself short. Remind yourself regularly that you are better than you think. Again, if you're feeling this, please give us a call tonight at 448-7334. Anything that resonates with you or any other pieces of advice that you would like to offer to Dominique in public, please feel free to give us a call in. The next thing we can do, believe big. I love this one. This is one of my best ones. The size of your success is determined by the size of your belief. Think little goals and expect little achievements. Think big goals and win big success. Remember this too. Big ideas and big plans are often easier, certainly no more difficult than small ideas and small plans. And I'm going to discuss an example of that. I remember taking this workshop and they were talking about, really thinking big about things. And so they gave an example of this young man, I think he was like in his 30s, and he wanted to get into the oil business. He didn't have money. He really didn't have money, but he wanted to get into the oil business. He wanted to get a rig. And so he went around to so many different places trying to get finance for one oil rig. And everywhere he went, he was denied. He was denied. No one is giving him finance. He's like, man, I really want to get into the oil business, and no one will provide me financing for this one rig. Well, this one person said to him, have you thought about maybe buying 30 rigs instead of one? He said, and he was like, well, how can I do that when no one's giving me anything for one rig? Well, the lady said to him, I said, it takes the same amount of work to do the paperwork for one rig as it would be for 30 of them. And more people would probably want to work with you because the financial benefits would be greater. So he changed it. He went, found him 30 rigs to purchase, arranged the finance, and people gave him the financing for 30 rigs versus one. So are you thinking big? Are you believing in yourself in a big way, or are you having these small goals and these small plans? And I can give you more examples of that. You know, people talk about buying real estate. You know, again, same real estate transaction as if I buy a 50-unit apartment building versus a one house. Got to put the same energy behind it. Yeah, I might have a little bit bigger down payment, but with commercial property, I can be a little more creative with my financing, especially if the person is ready to sell it. Because first of all, he's not going to have a lot of buyers because a lot of people not thinking big like that. So the pool is even smaller versus if I was just selling one house or buying one house, the pool is going to be bigger. Are you starting to get this idea of thinking big? You know, instead of thinking, how can I just sell my product to Dominicans? How can I sell my product to people in all the Caribbean islands? What would I need to do? How could I market or digitally market or target people to buy this product? And with, you know, shipping companies being able to ship to so many places, I mean, that right there is just becoming a very, very simple hurdle in order to get over. The last way we can develop our belief system is basically just through daily affirmations. Just being able to say, you see a negative thought, failure, defeat, I can't, replace it with something else. Replace it with, I can do this. I'm going to find a mentor to support me. I just need some resources, and I'm going to do some research so I can find some of these resources. You know, I'm the most qualified person for this opportunity. You know, so we got to just change the energy. I'm surrounded by abundance, not scarcity, because this world is full of abundance. It's full of people who have money and they're ready to spend money. There's so many people in this world. They just right now on their computers right now looking for money, looking for something to buy. The question is, what are you selling? What are you selling? Are you ready to sell something? And what are you selling about yourself too, personally, like inside of you? When you think about your belief system, I want you to think about, what am I selling? What is my brand? When people see me, am I displaying confidence? And am I a person that's going to keep my word? Am I a person who focuses on what I am capable of doing versus what I can't do? So I want you to really, really think about that tonight, because the whole purpose of this program tonight is just to think about how I can develop my belief system. Remember, we want to think success. You know, we just want to program ourselves to say, you know, I can do this. I'm going to replace I can't with I can. The second thing is to remind yourself regularly that you are better than what you think. Third step is believe big. Whatever your belief, remember the size of your success is determined by the size of your belief. And number 4 is have some daily affirmations. Wake up every day, put 2 or 3 thoughts in your head. You might even want to put it on a voice recording and just say it to yourself over and over. Just keep playing it. Keep playing it. Because initially, when we're trying to build up our belief system, we may not have it. And so by keep hearing those words over and over, it starts to seek into our subconscious. And as it marinates into our subconscious, we begin to manifest it. And last but not least, remember your thoughts, whatever your thoughts are, those are the things you're manifesting right now in your life. So think about, what do you want to manifest in your life? What kind of image do you want others to think about when they see you? And my whole thing in my life is I want excellence. Everything I do, everything I touch, I want innovation. I want to bring it to another level. I want a wonderful experience when people come into contact with me. I want to give something that makes a person have a better life, makes a person happier, makes a person able to jump over a challenge or a difficulty. You know, when you have that kind of mindset and you walking around, you can't help but have authority. You can't help but have things happen for you in your life, because that brain and that mindset, whatever you focus on expands. This is the truth. This is the truth. And I figured this out when I was 21. I realized at 21, no matter what I put in my brain, if I conceived it and believed it, I could achieve it. And there's nothing to this day that I can say that I have not been able to accomplish, because this brain is powerful. And I just sit and I just picture it. I just see myself doing it. I remember one time I don't know how old I was, but there's this spa in New Jersey that I wanted to go to. And it's an expensive spa. It's one of them casino spas. But I wrote it down in a book and I had a picture of it. And I just said, I want to visit spas around the world. And I remember I was in New Jersey. I was doing a training. And I said to myself, I just want to go to a spa. I want to go get a facial while I'm here. Literally got off the plane, called the people, say, do you have any appointments? They was like, yeah, we got an appointment at 4. I'm on my way. I get to that spa and I'm in the jacuzzi area and I'm looking around and I said, I've seen this picture before. This is the same picture I had in my dream book that I wanted to visit this spa at some point in my life. And here it is, randomly, I'm in New Jersey. Randomly, I say, but is it random? Or was I manifesting a thought that I had in my mind? Something that I kept picturing that one day would come to fruition. So my friends, tonight, if you didn't get anything from tonight, get this one thing. Put the image in your mind of yourself and what you want to accomplish. Spend time every day thinking about that image, thinking of yourself in that place. Thinking, if not me, then who? If not now, then when? And then also remind yourself regularly that you are better than what you think. You just got to remind yourself, I'm better than this. This is for me. This is for me. I have a song I want to play tonight to kind of wrap up our program. I'm thinking everybody out there doing their Christmas shopping tonight. And they all ordering stuff from Amazon. That's why no one's calling me tonight, but it's all good. It's all good. You like this program, Olivia, it's just too much. I don't even know what to say to you, but that's okay. We're going to play this song about believe. I found it's by an artist named Fearless Soul. And it really resonated with me because it really captures the essence of tonight's program. And I really, my wish for everyone listening tonight is that you go and develop your belief system. And this time next year, call into the show and share something that you didn't believe before, but now it has manifested itself in your life. That to me would be the greatest gift of this program for tonight. So we're going to go ahead and play that song. And we're going to see you back here next Monday as we have another exciting topic with Live Your Life with Olivia. So it's been a pleasure to be with you tonight. And again, we're going to end it with this belief song. And remember, we have the Live Your Life community. So please check us out at tinyurl.com/life with Olivia. Okay. Again, that's tinyurl.com/life with Olivia. You can sign up for our monthly newsletter and some motivational videos that come out once a month. So we'll see you next Monday and have a great, great week.
Yeah.